Yes, I do. I was confused why it wasn't working.
Okay. I also use OBS as my camera. If you stream your Moxfield screen to OBS, then use OBS's virtual camera, you should be able to still join the spell table.
Yep, I can do that. I just gotta
Okay,
quickly get it set up.
cool. And is Brian the right name to be calling you, or should I be calling you something else?
So that's my actual name, Brian.
Okay,
I'm fine with that.
okay.
Yeah, if anybody has anything they want to be called, just let us know.
I'm fine with Tom or Tomedy.
So why Tomedy? Are you a comedian?
When I was setting up my Xbox, I needed a name, and I texted Emmara and I said, I need a name. And she said, Tomedy. And I said, okay.
I was like, you're funny sometimes.
So
Uh,
that's what I've used for most things ever since. Until I got on Twitch, and then that was taken. So Spring Dweller.
Blast you, Twitch. You had been
Which
Comedy
Spring Dweller is
1.
taken. So the Spring Dweller.
Let me just send out a tweet here. Be like, we did it, folks. We got there.
Eventually got there, and it's a-okay.
The nice thing is, at least Oathbreaker games are shorter, so we can probably still get 2 games in. So
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of problems with audio on the Commander Shield stream. Maybe that's why that also.
it could
If
be.
we if we play a second game, I'll bring my Elspeth Voltron that I have on Moxfield.
I'll bring
I
my Garrett.
I, I have an Elspeth deck that I was determined to make an Elspeth kills you deck. So it has Luxior in it
It's
and
so.
a bunch of equipment.
You should check out my list. I absolutely love my Elspeth. That was my first
Oh
Oathbreaker
yeah,
deck.
it was
It
mine
is.
too.
It's horrible.
Like, it literally just throws her out and she kills you.
It's
Yep.
terrible.
Like, she can buff herself, and then it has all the other Elspeths in it, so they're all throwing buffs on her too.
My first Oathbreaker deck was an Elspeth Terrell deck, and now I have the Elspeth Archangel. And oh boy, her plus Luke's. I have Steel Shaper's Gift as the signature spell.
Oh,
So
that's a
I
good
just
one.
as soon as she comes out, I'm grabbing Luxie or we're going to town. What's cool is she's net neutral on the minusing 2 to get 2+1+1s because Luxior still gives sorry, net positive. Still gives +1+1 for each of those.
Yeah.
Uh
Well, that's
so
she like gives herself a counter, which then gives it 2 counters, which then you can just it gets stupid fast.
really
Yes.
dumb.
There we
And
go.
also her soldiers with lifelink with Mondrak. Oh, so nice. Having a
I
mono
see.
white token doubler is really nice.
I see
Mandra.
Luxior come out. I know I'm not winning.
I use
Luxior is not a skill.
yeah, I use Open the Armory as mine.
Also very good.
Because every once in a while I need to get an enchantment or something else. So I'm like, you know what? But I don't want to put it on top of my library because otherwise I would use the Mystic Tutor.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, let's see here. God, everything
I'm
is
guessing you mean
running, I
Enlightened
think.
Tutor, but yeah.
Yeah, Enlightened Tutor, yeah.
I was gonna say this is not Pendragon. You can't use a spell of a different color.
Yeah,
Pendragon's fun.
Mystic Tutor is, yeah.
Is Pendragon not a color restriction?
So Pendragon has color restrictions, but
Oh.
the color restriction is your commander and your legendary.
Oh, okay.
So let's say that you
Oh,
wanted
fun.
to use like some random blue thing and then also the Reaver Cleaver, you totally could.
Oh, Reaver
Oh.
Cleaver. Blasted
Uh,
Reaver Cleaver.
my Pendragon deck is based around Lavinia of the 10th. And I think I do in fact use the Reaver Cleaver. But I think she's cool and I wanted to use her. I love this beautiful playmat of myself.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play mad of
So,
myself.
the first
Want to be.
VTuber merch I ever got made, and it's not for sale. It's just something that I occasionally give away.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I will eventually make prints and stuff for sale, but the artist has a pretty hefty commercial price, and I want to respect that and make sure I'm paying them that when I start selling things.
That makes sense. How's it going, Brian?
Just trying to edit it to make sure like you don't see my hand.
Okay.
Oh
No
yeah, I just use
problem.
an image and put it on the bottom, or
So,
I cut off because if you right-click a thing in OBS, you can go to like filters and you can do a crop. And I crop out. How much do I crop out? Actually, I can tell you how much I crop to. See,
Thank you.
filters, crop pad. So if you go into the right click and then filters, add a crop
Yeah.
pad filter. I crop out the top 150 and the bottom 150. And that crops out my search bar and my favorites, and it crops out my hand while still showing the number of cards in my hand, which is very important because that is public information.
I should be paying you right now for helping everybody.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. This is just. I'm happy that I'm mildly tech savvy and stream savvy.
I can do things, little things here and there with computers.
Yeah, you'll get there. I've been streaming for 7 years now.
Oh, so you,
And
Oh, wow.
I've been working with computers for about 20. So I'm very well versed on this.
like most of my work with computers was playing video games on them for like 30 years.
I've only been playing games on computers for about 10 years. My very first, or no, okay, about 12 years. So my very first PC game that I played on PC was Aladdin Online, an MMO that I got so addicted to that I dropped out of college. And then I played World of Warcraft, and then I played Warframe.
Oh, World of Warcraft. I don't know where 4 years of my life went because of World of Warcraft. And
I'm
hi,
so
Sue.
glad that I never got that sucked
Oh.
into. Thankfully, I was very busy being very sucked into, again, Aladdin Online instead. I want to be clear. I lost a degree because I was so addicted to a free MMORPG that is derelict now. All right, cool. We can see your stuff. We can see your. It seems like you're streaming your display instead of like a window capture.
Yeah, yeah, because I forgot. Oh,
Okay.
give me a second.
The infinite gateway. What is
You'll want
going
to make
on,
sure that
Goose?
your spell table and your mox field are in different browsers. You can just grab the tab and drag it. It'll eventually pull itself out.
Got it.
That was also a problem I had on the Commander Sealed stream.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I just have separate windows for them. Like right now, I have 4 different browser windows up. One of which is mock field, so I can see my decks. One of which is our spell
There we
table.
go.
One of which is Emmara's Twitch, and one of which is my Twitter.
Just gotta move your hand down so we don't see that. And then we should be good.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure you put on the filters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there it is. Found it.
We'll get there.
I can't see your hand because my keyboard is sitting in front of my second monitor, so I can't see the bottom of that thing at all.
So, welcome everybody. I'll get things started. We've had some
Yay.
technical issues, but we got there.
Oh, we're on stream. Hi, everyone.
We got a new Planechase deck, so I'm very excited about that. Welcome to.
My apologies.
Oh, it's all good. It wouldn't be a stream without some kind of technical issues of some sort. So I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder, and welcome to the BlunderDome here. We're going to be playing some Planechase and some Oathbreaker tonight. Got the new Planechase deck, so we'll have some new cards showing up here. I'm very, very excited. I don't even know what all of them are. I've only read bits and pieces of them because I couldn't keep up with the previews. So I was like, you know what? I'll just surprise myself. Throw them all in here in this deck and see what happens. But I've got some new guests. I've got some old guests. It's great. We're going to have some fun here. I'm going to be playing the Eternal Wanderer. And shall know no fear is going to be my signature spell, just because it sounds so badass.
Cool signature spell.
Yeah. So this is a Astartes / token deck. I'm gonna try to just throw Space Marines at people because I was like, you know what would be really terrifying? The Wanderer went and found an army of Space Marines and brought them back to Phyrexia to fight.
That's
Ah, that would have been
probably what I
awesome.
want. That would have been awesome. Wait,
Yeah,
holy crap!
that would have been the coolest thing ever. Like they're like,
That would have been way better than the story we got.
they're like universes beyond. We're just throwing everything together. But if you don't know what Planechase is, we have this wonderful Planechase deck, and it has different planes of the Magic the Gathering universe and different locations on each of those planes. Each of the planes has different powers, which are basically a enchantment style, world enchantment that will affect the whole entire board state. There's some old cards from the old Planechase in here, and there's some and all the new cards. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun here. The way Planechase works, at least over here in my universe, we have this wonderful Fracture Power Stone over here in our command zone. It costs 2 mana. Once you cast it, it will become an emblem, just because it will be abused if I don't let it, if it doesn't become an emblem. Um, you can tap it for colorless mana anytime you want. You can also use it to roll the planar die, which, where is the planar die? You know what? I had the planar die before the game started. I will.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've eaten these.
huzzah! The planar die. I found it. I even had the big.
Ooh.
I have the big planar die, and I still was having issues finding it. Um, so the planar die is basically a 1, which is the planar symbol, and also a 69 or planar chaos symbol, or the chaos ensues symbol, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna keep going at the 69 because yeah. Planechase is mine. I'm allowed to do what I want with it. If you roll the 1 or the planar symbol, we will flip a card and go to the next plane. If we roll a 6 or the 69, we will have the power of the plane go off, which is also on the card. It usually has something to balance out or work with whatever the power of the plane is. We may also roll the die once per turn for free. We may also pay mana into it and pay 1, then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and to roll the die if you wish to. Because sometimes later in the game you just really don't want to be there. Also, we have this wonderful deck of battles that if somebody redeems one, I'll go over it. It is a chaos redemption that, yeah, I've been testing out to make things even more complicated. But I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves and let us know what they're playing. Tom, lead us off.
I'm Tom, Tomedy on Twitter and Moxfield. I am playing Karn Living Legacy. I just want to make a bunch of Power Stones and use them to either cast some big creatures or use his emblem. And then my spell with it is All is Dust, because everything in the deck is not colored.
So gross. Do not let cards start making those things. That's what I've learned.
It's 7 mana.
It's 7 mana, but then you just keep casting it over and over and over again, so there's just nothing on the board. That's what we got to look out for.
No.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, are you done? Okay.
Yeah.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Turn over. I get it.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Ida Signa. I'm a VTuber. I'm playing Nissa, Steward of Elements, and Growth Spiral in a Lands Matter style deck that wants to use winning man lands or animated lands, whatever you kids say these days. I'm in my 30s. I don't know. And this is my lovely Fractured Power Stone. Ignore where Worn is scratched out. I can't read.
I love it.
Yeah, very excited to play. This is my first time playing a deck against somebody. I've only played my Elspeth deck through Moxfield against people before this.
I'm excited to see it. I haven't got to play against her yet, so thank you very much for joining me again. And Brian, what's going on? Welcome.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm the newest member to this group, actually, and this is actually my first time playing Oathbreaker. But today I'm playing Jared Carthalion, and my signature spell is Iridian Maelstrom. So my deck, all I'm really doing is trying to bring out as many um, multicolored creatures that'll help me boost up and bring out some of the higher mana cost all color cards.
Awesome. Two board wipes, kind of. I don't know. They might know fear. If we have
I
some redemptions when we start out the game that we will do from our wonderful, wonderful cast of characters in the chat. So we will have some chaos. I will randomize us 3 times real quick. And then if everybody has a
oh
playable
boy,
hand, we'll get things started.
blue lore, what the heck?
Yeah. Blue Force loves making things. Spicing it all up. So during our
Oh, am I going first?
the first upkeep, Anki will make it so
Aka.
18, sorry.
Aka.
Aka.
You say it. There you
Aka.
go. It's like hey
Aka.
cousin, but with the front and
Aka.
back taken out.
For some
Aka.
reason, my mouth does not want to do things sometimes. Aka.
I didn't used to be so big on it, but
Aka.
because
Thank you for telling me, because
yeah, no worries. People began saying Ike for a while, and I was like, that is too masculine, and I am a trans woman. You cannot call me Ike. He's a cool guy. I've played a lot of Fire Emblem, but you cannot call me that. Are we all starting?
Yes, and I will flip over our first plane of where we're going. And then we'll
Sounds
scry
good.
one, and then we'll draw a card, and then we'll rampant growth,
Where
because
are we dropping?
we are going to the wilds. When you planeswalk to the wilds, and at the beginning of your upkeep, create a food token. And
So I'm
then,
getting a food token?
yeah, whenever chaos ensues, target player sacrifices a creature. If they do, you create a food token. You create 2 food tokens instead if the sacrificed creature's toughness is 4 or greater. Apparently, we're
Uh,
eating each
I
other.
don't have food
Cannibalism
tokens.
already.
I don't have food tokens, but I do have Sigil of Solace from Flesh and Blood. So that's a food token.
That works.
Draw.
Oh,
Cool.
rampant.
I will just.
Oh, yep, we will have the yep, after your draw, we'll have the scry one, and then draw a card, and then we will go and look for a basic.
Oh, whoa, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the Planechase thing?
This is a chat redemption chaos thing.
Oh. Try one.
so I accidentally drew a card, but that's perfect because it's the card I was gonna search.
Scry one, then draw a card, then search.
Yeah.
Okay. I scried one, I drew a card, then it's a basic land or rampant growthing.
Yep.
That actually changes my game plan quite a bit. So an island will come into play tapped.
Okay.
Funny, same thing for me.
I see. Do you know the story behind why his name is Carthalion?
No.
Earth the Lion?
It's
No, I've
yep. It's pronounced Carthalion, so you're saying it right.
Huh.
There was a man that hung out with Dakin Blackblade, who was essentially a nobody, who would come to be called Karth. Well, and then when given a title later, it was the Lion, and when asked his name, he would say those words, Karth the Lion. It was like that's a place and an animal. Like you can't be. That's not a name, and he just insisted this was his name. So his name is Karth the Lion.
Using my Garrick deck.
And yeah, I love Karth the Lion. And then his family line, again, because his family line needed a name, and the only name he would give was Karth the Lion. Eventually, it evolved because nobles are weird into Carthalion or Karth the Lion.
Okay.
It's actually my turn now, right? Like I can actually play cards.
Yep.
Okay. We're
We
actually
shall.
just gonna play a woodland stream now that's happened. But I have 8 cards in hand, and I have to discard a card. So we are going to actually discard. This is hard. We're gonna discard an island. So it's over here. My turn's over.
Does my basic not untap yet?
Yeah, just for the first turn. So.
Okay. I will play a waste.
Oh, I could redeem points and have us do things like cheat.
Players are not allowed.
I sort of
Hey,
figured.
what is
Then I will discard Misha's Factory and pass.
That's the only
what's the
bad
plane
thing.
again?
Oh, we are on the wilds, which I can
Oh,
bring
right.
that up.
Oh, it's just the wilds. Okay.
Yeah. Which, let's see.
I searched it up because it's like I don't think I have that one out of the 10.
And for some reason, it's just coming up as a plains.
I know.
Oh, are they? Do they really not have the new
They don't have the
Planechase?
Planechase cards.
Oh my
The
god.
heck?
Wizards, I am gonna have
I
some
know.
words with you.
The big joke in the community is the actual official sources of cards are Paul and Moxfield.
That
Oh, I was
is
supposed to make a
ridiculous.
food token.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'll bring it up for everybody. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Spell Table. Thanks,
Thank
Wizards.
you.
Using your billions of dollars, you know. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Just at the
This will be
beginning of
food.
everybody gets their food tokens at the beginning of. I'm just gonna stay here. I like food.
Oh, actually.
Ooh, food tokens actually. Okay, that's new for me. Here we go.
I always like it when Planechase starts making weird tokens for decks. Just like, what am I gonna do with all these goats?
Is it
There you go.
my turn?
Yeah, I passed. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's been your turn.
Okay, yeah. Food tokens enter at the start of the turn.
Yep, at the beginning of your upkeep.
At the beginning of my upkeep. Okay. A token. I really don't want to pitch a card, but it looks like I'm gonna have to pitch a card at the end of the turn. Wait. I'm gonna play a plains. Oh wait, no, that okay. Never mind. That makes my hand 7. That's gonna pass my turn.
Okay. Hey, Matt, what's going on?
That's not a strong
Draw.
suit for
Oh
me.
yeah, for upkeep. Here's my food token.
Food token.
Food token, and that'll stay tapped. I will play a plains as my land for turn. And Aka, it is your turn. I said it right.
Okay. You did.
Success. Ah, victory.
Do I make a food every upkeep or just that first
Yep,
upkeep?
every upkeep.
Every up. Let me grab some dice. All right, this is 2 food tokens now. Look at you go, Flesh and Blood. You can be magic token. What a versatile game it is. Draw. Okay, we're gonna play a forest. We're gonna do some fun stuff. We're gonna pay a green and a blue, and we're going to
Ooh.
play Growth Spiral. Oh, I can't yet. Green, blue, 1. Nissa. I forgot. Can't play it till we have it. I am playing Nissa though, and she's at 1. She's at 1 counter. Isn't that wild? 1 counter on Nissa.
That is pretty wild.
But we're going to +2 this turn, and scry 2. I will choose to put this back on top and this on the bottom, and then we will pass our turn. My Oathbreaker is out.
That is.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You can cast her for.
Make another
Yeah.
food token.
That extra land really sped up my deck a little.
Yeah.
But like right?
It would be really
So
good if we
wait.
could get possibly another land out.
Yeah. Hey, anybody want to redeem Rampant Growth again? That was pretty good.
It does
I'm gonna
speed up
play a
games.
Foundry Inspector.
Nice.
Sometimes it superpowers
Then
everybody's
I will
decks.
pass my turn.
See,
Oh
again,
yeah.
I kind of like that my deck is so budget because it means that anything like that is just a fun effect, not a super powerful effect.
Alrighty. So it's my turn. Let's go.
Let's do this
Draw.
thing. And Matt, I was okay until I found out that the Planechase cards aren't on here on spell table.
They were, sure.
I swear they were earlier this week.
I think some of the older ones are, and a lot of the newer ones aren't.
Oh, is the Wild's a newer one?
Yeah, it's one of the. It's
Oh.
Eldraine.
Oh, that makes sense. The Wilds of Eldraine.
We'll be going there soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled out my physical cards because I just don't want to risk the chance of you actually being able to see what's in my hands. So I can't even play any card yet. So I'm gonna play a Cinder Glade, and because I control 2 or more basic lands, it enters untapped, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Excellent.
Oh wait,
Oh,
I
and,
have another token.
and you get another food token. Yes, don't forget your food. Don't forget your
I'm
meal.
yeah.
And I grab this food token. I will draw for turn.
Southern. Sadly, they're not.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, they are actually.
Oh, that works.
Yep, if you.
They are?
Yep, if you click include special cards.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. Success!
Oh my god,
Not
wow.
the right way. That's okay.
Victory! Matt, you're on top of things.
Also, a view
Good job, Matt.
button.
Let's see here. I think I am gonna tap 2. I really don't mind this place, but I want to see other planes because I got all these new cards. I'm gonna play this Inquisitorial Rosetta, which is a equipment. Whenever equipped creature attacks, I'm gonna create a 2/2 white Astartes warrior creature token with vigilance that's attacking. Then attacking creatures gain menace until end of turn.
I do love that card. I do
Yeah.
have the Imperium deck.
Yes, I love the Imperium deck. That's probably my favorite one of all of them.
I thought it would be my least favorite. It ended up being my favorite. The demons are my second favorite, though.
Oh yeah.
Bellicor is just really fun.
I kept all of them together just because I enjoyed them so much.
I only have the one. A viewer got it for me, and I've kept it together because like it's one of the first decks viewers got me, and it makes me feel special.
And it's so cool. Like, definitely those are the ones I would keep together. And Matt does not like it when I play the Imperium deck. I shall pass my turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Make a food. Draw. So first I will pay 3. And I will play the Evolution Sage. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I proliferate.
Oh boy.
This
Oh.
is good.
And then I will play Orin Reef the Vastwood, which comes into play tapped. And now I proliferate, so I'll put an extra counter on Nissa.
When I get my Planeswalker out, you're going to want to do that too. For me, right?
Of course.
Right?
And then I will use Nissa's 0 ability. I look at the top card of my library. If it is a land card or a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of ability counters on Nissa, I may put it onto the battlefield. So let's look at the top card. It is. It's a 4-cost creature. It is Stone Cedar Hierophant. Yay!
Got
Got a
there.
free creature on that. That's a big gamble because most creatures in my deck are 5 or more. I like green for big creature. My turn is over. I don't like that I'm moving quickly. I feel bad about it.
No, it's all good.
Things happen.
I'll slow down soon. Don't worry.
It happens.
Let's see. I'll play another Wasteland for turn.
I need to get more sleeves. Someone tell Dragon Shield to give us all a bunch of sleeves.
Yeah, that's what I like. Dragon Shield. I can't play Magic if you don't give me
Since
sleeves.
my artifacts cost 1 less, I'm going to tap 1 to play Liquid Metal Torque. And 1 more to bring in my Fractured Power Stone.
Oh, I forgot about that. Damn It's my own game, and I can't if I forget about it.
Then I'll tap 2 to play a Burnished Heart.
Yeah. Wait, 2?
Yeah, because I have the
Oh,
Foundry Inspector.
I can't read.
And I am gonna roll the planar die.
Oh, you have
Nothing happened.
your own planar die. Look at you.
Yeah, I bought one of the
You
decks.
fancy
I'm gonna
person.
tap this to roll the planar die.
You don't like my giant clunky dice?
The Planeswalker symbol is
take
a
a
Planeswalk, right?
What did you say, Tom? Sorry.
I rolled the Planeswalker symbol.
Yes, we go to the next plane. You're ruining
Woo!
everything. I like these food tokens.
I know.
We're gonna go to Blood Hill Bastion, which is an old place. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it gains double strike and haste until end of turn.
Oh no!
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This place does not kid around, especially at Oathbreaker when we only have the
chaos it's
life.
doing is good too.
Yeah, whatever chaos
I really hope
ensues.
it doesn't.
Yeah, exile target non-token creature you control and then return it to the battlefield.
I gotta say, that being from Equilor is so weird. Because everything we know about Equilor is that it's the most ancient plane as far as we know, which is
Oh.
weird because remember, we're in the D&D multiverse. What do you mean it's the most ancient plane? What? 2, what they might, like in the because the Magic the Gathering part of the multiverse is really far away from the D&D multiverse. It's why there's no crystal spheres. But let's not get into that. Anyway, 2, the plane is supposed to be done. It's done with evolution. It's so old that everything has stopped pretty much. They also know everything. Their oracles are real and actually know the future and can accurately predict every event that will ever happen. In fact, part of how we knew the Phyrexians weren't going to win is that is a plot device used to convince Urza to go back and fight the Phyrexians despite him knowing he's going to die, because Urza was afraid of death. Because they tell him that Phyrexia, should he do this, will one day be defeated. They will be fully emptied from the multiverse. In fact, it said they will be removed from existence in the timeline, which they are now.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Bio, thank you for the bits. What's going on?
Anyway, so having a place full of blood and weird creatures is like such not an Equilor thing. Anyway.
I don't know if I said it, but I pass.
You got your food token, and you're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You
I
monster.
was hoping
He
to
took
make you.
away. He took away my food token. I take offense.
Why would you
I'm
I'm gonna hold a
sorry.
grudge now.
I don't know if offense is like a proper escalation. That's just burglary. And
You
weird
stole
burglary.
my cake.
I draw, and the first thing I'm gonna play is a
And after
hollow.
and after your sunken hollow, we will have some redemptions to make things
Oh boy.
even more exciting. Blue Lore has just redeemed a rampant growth, so we will go and find a basic and put it onto the battlefield.
Perfect. I'll get that island that I discarded.
Boop. And then we will scry one, and then we will
And then
draw a
draw a
card. Hey, Shannibal, what's going on?
Hi, Shannibal!
Hi, Shannibal.
His decks are so tiny.
They are, I know, it's so weird.
And then Bio just redeemed a +1/+1 counter, so if you got a creature out, you can put a +1/+1 counter on it.
I will
Oh,
put a
put down.
+1/+1 on Evolution Sage.
Draw.
Scry one. Do I
Works for me since I proliferate.
No.
I will put a +1 on Burnished Heart.
That's a
So
weird
a
choice.
swamp.
It's the only creature I have.
You have Foundry Inspector.
Oh, you
Oh,
do have
yeah!
Foundry Inspector. Yeah, that's a creature.
I forgot he's a creature.
I'll
Like a
draw.
better choice.
Oh,
Definitely.
he should be over here with the
That's the thing you're gonna kill.
creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you have a
Try
very
and then
sacrifice.
draw. Okay.
I mean, there is a creature that allows you to take like when you know the thing of like is it modular? There is a creature that has that like gives that to everything, but it's a white
Oh.
card. So
Oh.
I don't think you have that. Yeah, right. Modular for everything, and it's white. Like no, I guess for trading decks, but make it colorless, please. Please.
Yes. I love
You know why
modular.
it's not? You know why it's not colorless? It's so mono green can't have it. That's why.
Oh, who's that? Who's that artifact bug?
Which one? There's so many.
Are you talking about
It's
my
a
bug?
legendary.
My Glimmer, the Glimmer Moth?
Oh,
Or what is
Yeah.
The Glimmer Wasp.
Yeah, it could go in that.
Zabaz.
That's
I
white.
love Zabaz.
Yeah, that's the name.
Okay. Brian, we
So I
will
pulled
let
in a
you
pack and
continue,
I was like,
Kurt.
I want to build this.
My
Um.
model is freaking out. I am not trying to show you
Oh
all my elite.
no. Oh no. So I just did a funny move. I have the wrong card in the deck.
Yeah, just draw another one.
What's happening in September for Sealed?
Oh, there is Commander Sealed, which is it's gonna be up in Rochester, and
That's so great.
it is 21 packs of Magic cards, and you build a Commander deck in an hour.
And I'm guessing it's no color restrictions or
You whatever you get in your packs, you can
gotcha.
And trade.
yeah, or trade.
Yeah.
Um.
It was my first Magic event.
I'm gonna have to pass to.
Pass turn. Okay, okay.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
I shall untap, draw for turn. Bloodhill Bastion, I don't know how I feel about you, actually. Part of me is like, could be cool.
It's cool if you're like a combat focused deck.
Yeah, and I am pretty combat focusy. What is
Hmm.
I'm
going
laughing at
on?
myself right now.
Where's me what you have in your hand?
So I added a swamp when I already had a card that would give me a black.
Oh,
Just don't have green.
I am gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play Celestine the Living Saint, flying lifelink 3/4. And at the beginning of your instep, return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gain each turn. When she enters the battlefield, she's gonna gain double strike and haste as well.
Yeah.
She is.
God.
She is.
She's most of an
Yeah,
Acroma right now.
yeah. She's just like, hey. What's going on here, Tom?
Oh, what?
I hate cards so much.
He's not even out yet.
I'm attacking you with Celestine. I was sitting there, I was like, Aka, I don't want to destroy your planeswalker. Part of me was like,
Oh.
so it's like, so Tom, I'm
My
gonna hit you.
plane is zero part of my strategy
Yeah,
anyway.
so it wouldn't have done me any good. So Tom,
Cool.
you're gonna get hit for 6 lifelink. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna block with Burnished Heart.
Oh, I'm flying. I'm flying.
Oh,
Infinite. Oh my gosh!
all
I
right.
didn't realize what I was reading.
Tokens.
I need to
Yeah,
get some.
Megan is
Stop
here.
using
Oh, you should.
blood cards. I
I
haven't
love
bought
them.
anything for myself in a long time. The
I
last
need to get you some
TCG
infinite tokens.
They're great.
I need to get some. The last TCG thing I bought for myself was this deck, and it was $18. And I mostly used credit that I have on TCG Player from selling cards. And then I bought a quiver for my playmat. That's all I've bought TCG wise for myself in like a while.
Quivers are really nice.
They're nice.
Oh, apparently we're leaving Bloodhill Bastion, so.
Are
Yay.
we?
Yep. Where are we going now? We're going to Norn Seed Core.
Oh no.
When you planeswalk to Norn Seed Core, chaos ensues. Okay. Whenever chaos ensues, reveal cards from the top of your planar deck until you reveal plane. Planeswalk to it. Except don't planeswalk away from any plane.
So you stay. So what's saying is Northern Seed Core stays out.
Okay. Put the rest of the reveal cards on the bottom of the planar deck. Okay. Okay, Norn Seed, Seed Core, let's make things confusing.
Sounds like it.
So I guess
Yeah, I'll have to get on that creator list someday.
there we
I need to
go.
work with a brand anywhere. I'm trying to get Dragon Shield to sponsor me, but they've been very kind in telling me what I would need for that, and I just don't fit what I think would work for them right now. So, that's understandable.
Yeah, someday.
Oh, it's Enigma Ridges.
Uh,
Cool.
that's right. Quiver time. Quiver time. Dragon Shield.
Yeah, what's the other plane we're
Sponsor
going
us.
to?
We're going to the Enigma Ridges, another new plane.
Yeah, love Enigma Ridges.
When you planeswalk to the Enigma Ridges, each player who controls fewer lands than the player who controls the most lands searches their library for a number of basic lands less than or equal to the difference, reveals them, puts them into their hand, and then shuffles. When chaos ensues, draw a card, and then you may put a card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay.
Well, I control
Does
5
everyone
lands.
Yep, and I have.
does everyone have 5?
Yep, I have 5 too.
Oh, so
I
nothing
have
happens.
5.
Nothing happens. Lol.
Nothing. Yep, apparently.
Okay. Enigma Ridges, fun fact. So when it comes to Planechase, a lot of it is just art they needed to use, and some of it was just random art they have. This was just random art they had of a mountainous, weird region, and the plane of Echoir existed, and they were like, "This could exist in Echoir somewhere. Sure, why not?" And that's why it's on Echoir or
That's-
Echoir, however you want to say it.
That is ridiculous. I shall pass to you.
It's because Wizards does not like, so when they commission an artist, right? They already pay them, you know, but they also feel that it's a little insulting to not eventually use their art in a project of some kind. That's why a lot of random art shows up in like articles and in like rule books like that, because they want the artists to know that they appreciate and they respect their work. So they saw
Aw.
Planechase as an opportunity to use a lot of these artworks that have been lost or forgotten or not able to be used in their original product. It's really nice.
That's really cool.
A lot of people will say they do it because it saves them money. It doesn't save them money. They paid for the art already.
Yeah, why waste it?
Yeah. Draw. So first, let's. So we're going to tap Forest for a green mana. Then we're going to tap our Stone Cedar Hierophant and untap this forest. Then we're going to tap an island for a blue mana. So we have a green and a blue floating. And then we're going to tap for a green and a blue again. And then we're going to play Kiora, Master of the Depths.
I haven't seen her in forever. Forgot about her.
Get her die. She's really cool. I really like her. We're then going to +1 on Kiora to untap this island and untap Stone Cedar Hierophant. That's why I did it that way. Then we are going to play an island. Evolution Stage will now make me proliferate. So it's now at 2+1/+1s. Nissa is now at 5. Kiora is now at 6. I'm willing to pay green and 1 to play the Gala Greeters.
I love Gala
Uh,
Greeters.
it can be double strike and oh no, it's no longer double strike hasting. Ooh, okay, that's fine. I will then green and blue to play Kiora's follower. I'm running out of space over here. When Kiora's follower comes in, Gala Greeters will trigger, and I will put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then I will tap Stone Cedar Hierophant. Actually, I won't do that. I'll get a treasure instead, because of what I'm about to do. I'll tap Stone Cedar and do Orin Reef. I'm gonna grab that treasure token really fast. I do have that. I actually have like 50 of them because I opened a new Capetta box.
Funny, it enters tapped.
Yeah, tapped. I'm not gonna be. Why is it under tap? Wait, I got tapped. Yeah. I'm not gonna be using it anyway. We're then gonna tap Orin Reef and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature, green creature that enters the battlefield this turn. So now we get those counters. And then Nissa is going to 0 and do her 0 ability again. Let's look at the top card. Hey, it costs 5. Let's put the Verdurous Gearhulk into play. One ETBs, distribute 4 +1/+1s as I see fit. So we're going to put 1 onto the Stone Cedar. And I should have done this before doing thing, but that's okay. 1 Stone Cedar, a number of target creatures you control. Okay, so I can do it to itself. And then 1 on itself. And then 1 more on Gala Greeters, and 1 more on Kiora's follower. That's all 4. And my turn is over.
Yeah, kind of getting scary.
Yeah, you should kill Kiora as soon as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
need
this is my secret oathbreaker over here.
octopuses. 8 octopuses.
Zebra cake cheesecake in your fridge right now? I am extremely
Yes. I am so excited.
I'm going to play Radiant Fountain, land for turn, gain 2 life.
nice. I didn't realize this deck was like actually kind of good.
It's popping off over there.
I got a really good opening hand. I mean, you saw me say, I'm gonna goldfish, and then, no, I'm not actually. I'm keeping this.
Tap 4 to play Forsaken Monument. So I'm going to tap that for 2, and tap that for 2. And I'm going to bring in Karn Living Legacy.
Hey, it's Karn.
He enters at 4. I'm going to up him 1 to create a Power Stone token.
Oh,
And what does the Chaos do?
the chaos. Whenever it ensues, draw a card, and then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield.
It growth
Oh,
spirals.
okay.
The
Basically.
Chaos growth
Yep,
is
it's
my
just a growth.
signature spell.
I did nothing. So I'm going to tap to roll again.
Please.
And nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
And then I will pass my turn.
During end step, I feel like I want some life.
I got a competitive player over here doing things during your end step.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah!
I don't like where this is going.
I'm gonna
I don't like that Forsaken
do.
Monument over there.
It's not doing nothing yet.
I'm tapping both, and I'm gonna get 6 life.
It's a good idea
What?
to use that.
Oh, you're getting rid of your food, yeah.
Yep.
Food is pay 2, sack it, gain 2, right?
3, I
Gain
think.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, pay 3. How'd you pay it for both then?
So both of them you have to pay 2 to tap. I have 5 lands, so I tap 4.
I asked if it was 2, and then someone said it was 3.
Oh, the life is 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The crack cost is 2.
That's my bad.
No, it's all good.
It was a fun game.
There's always so much going on in Magic. It is all good.
Here I go. I draw for turn. Ah. Oh no, I still don't have the land I need.
A big
But I have
lump
a
with
plan though. Because for
Every
turn
color.
I'm playing Cascading Cataract. And now I tap the 5 of my other lands. All 5 of my other lands. So I can tap Cascading Cataracts for its second ability, where I add 5 mana in any combination. And I'm gonna play. So I'm just gonna choose one of each, and I'm gonna play Maelstrom Nexus.
Was that? Oh, first spell you play turn has Cascade. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Wait, that would mean it has Cascade, right?
Its effect wouldn't go into effect until it's in play, and Cascade happens
Okay.
on its deck.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, pass turn.
I would love if it did. I love Cascade. I love Emmara.
Gonna draw a card. I didn't get to play during Alara. I wish I would have.
If you ever want to have a really great time, okay? Play a 5-color deck that is all just really dumb, stupid things you like from each color, nothing really good, and play Child of Alara as your commander.
Oh, bullshit.
And Alara rhymes with Emmara, so like
That is true.
on brand for you. Easy branding.
Amara's Alara something. Davey, what is happening? We have a huge raid coming on in here.
What? What?
What is
Oh
going
my God.
on, everybody?
Hi,
That was a big
Davey.
raid.
What is
playing with
happening
Davey.
here?
I'm playing with Davey in a few days.
Davey is great.
Oh boy.
Did you murder Mitch for me?
There's a lot of cool people coming in.
Oh no, poor Mitch.
Hi,
Mitch
Mitch.
was
Hi,
was gonna
Valerie.
be it was gonna be
Oh, it's
Mitch's
Valerie
first time to
and
get murdered.
Proxy
Hey, Proxy
Oh.
and Valerie and
and Geek Beardly. A lot of cool people.
everybody's coming on in.
I-
Hey, everybody, we're
I
playing
don't
some
know their-
Oathbreaker right now.
I don't
And
know their
Cole?
Twitch name. Is that the Valerie that I've played with before? I think
I
it
do.
is.
Probably, most likely.
The one that wears the beanie and has
Oh, yeah.
red lipstick all
Yep,
over Twitter.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
one
only
with
Valerie.
The beanie is enough.
Yeah, the cool one.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? I could. There's scary stuff going on over there.
Geek Beardly is very cool.
Geek Beardly is pretty awesome.
I don't know. I'll have to get to know them. I've
Oh,
only
yes.
met mostly cool people in the community.
Everybody here that's just popping off in here, they're all awesome.
I'm taking too long.
I think I am going to tap 1, 2, and 3. I am going to attach this Inquisitorial Rosetta over here onto Celestine. So now whenever I attack, I'm going to create some Stardies. Some Space Marines, if you will.
Oh god.
Yeah. Let's start the problems.
Space Marines have my favorite mentality towards gender and sexuality, which is, does it stop you from killing Xenos? No, we don't care.
I love it. I think I'm going to try to get off of this place.
There's a comic that goes around that is like someone talking and they're calling the person Brother Ezekiel, and they're like, I actually prefer Sister Ezekiel now, and they're like, that's great, Sister Ezekiel. There's a Tyranid behind you. It's just great.
How many lands are we at? We're on 6, right? Everybody should have 6.
Yep.
Okay.
I have 6.
Okay.
I was hiding one on accident, not on purpose.
Okay.
I promise. I'm not a cheater. I'm just dumb.
I am going to draw a card because I did hit the chaos symbol, and I'm going to play a plains. Growth spiral. That's right.
We got a rampant growth.
Growth spiral. Oh, and we have a redemption from Munsu Light as a rampant growth. Thank you, Munsu.
Thank you.
We got
Oh god, we all. Oh god.
Oh, we got a few.
And Alex, thank you. Thank you very much for the raid, Davey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How was your guys' games?
Oh, we got a scry and draw.
Did Mitch kill everybody?
Scry and then draw.
Scry one. Do I
Okay,
want to
we'll
keep
keep that.
this?
The forest entrance.
I am gonna keep this on top and draw it as my card.
That's what I did.
We always need more land, Munsu. We always need more land.
And then draw. Ooh, okay. I need to get a oh gosh, what is it called? The Join Forces card that's mono green that lets people ramp. I don't know what it's called right now, but it costs like a green. It's really good. I need to get
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to remember what it is.
You know what I'm talking about though. I want to
Yeah.
get it because I want it to be a signature spell for a deck. Because I want to build a mono green like group hug style deck.
I think I gotta attack Kiora as much as I.
You need to kill Kiora.
Yeah,
Kiora is
that's probably in my best interest.
I will always be honest about that. Kiora is my like secondary, maybe even my primary win condition. She's really good, and she's next turn guaranteed. Oh yeah, a land entered I can proliferate. She's guaranteed to next turn hit.
Okay, so we don't
Oh
want
no.
we don't want that to happen. Okay.
We're proliferating. I'm proliferating. Good golly.
Oh, we're in trouble. This is trouble.
Oh gosh. Okay. I proliferated.
What do I
Great.
want to do?
I'm happy I finally got a forest.
I think I'm just gonna have to go over there and knock her down. It's only gonna be 3, but so I will.
Actually, I'll use a colored dice on this one because my clear ones are hard to see.
And then I'm also gonna be creating a Space Marine here.
Yeah.
So both my
That
creatures.
also is attacking, right?
Yep. 2/2 with vigilance and menace.
I mean, it's gonna be getting blocked to death.
Yeah. It'll die.
There's gonna be a 5/5 and a 6/6 blocking it. So 5/5 and
My
6/6.
Space Marines are just gonna get smushed.
Sorry, but I will take 3 off of Kiora. Or does the thing not give power?
It'll hit her for 3, and then I will gain 3, and yeah.
Dang.
Good lord.
And then I think I am going to pass my turn.
Hey, $50 Kess deck. I'm playing a $20 Nissa deck. I get it. I love budget decks. Okay, untap. Untap my treasure. Upkeep. Draw. Okay, we're going to pay 1, draw green, and 2 blue to play Harrow. I sacrifice a land, and then this will be an island, and then I will search my deck,
No.
drop the 2 land cards, strike 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield, then shuffle. Is that okay?
Yep.
There's blue
It's
on the
not
board.
okay, but it is.
So I'll put a forest into play, and an island into play. They do not come into play tapped. 2 lands entered, so I'm going to proliferate twice. So everything's getting 2 more of the counters they have on my board. So we're going to 6. We're taking her to 7. Taking this to 3. 3. That's a food token. 4. 4. And 4. And then... let's see. We're going to 0 on Nissa. So I'll top card. It's not a creature or a land, so just isn't top. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna pay 2 life, so I'm finally losing some life. We're gonna pay 2 life and pay green, and a blue to play Tezzret's Gambit. I draw 2 cards and then proliferate. So we'll draw 1 and 2.
We might be in trouble.
And then proliferate. Actually, I'm out of the good-looking die. Be able to trust me that I'm keeping track of Kiora properly. Currently at 7 again. Having to work for it now, though. So, like, you're forcing me to use up a lot of resources. 5. There we go. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana open right now. I'm going to tap my Stone Cedar to untap my forest. Tap my Kiora's Follower to untap an island. We're going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to use the treasure for 6 to play Animus Awakening for 5. I reveal top 5 cards in my library, and I put all land cards from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. And has spell mastery. So if there's 2 or more instants or sorceries, which there are, in my grave, I untap those lands. So basically, top 5, all the lands will come in untapped. So 1, 2, 3. I'll reveal them. Don't worry. 4 and 5. It's 1 land. It's only 1 land.
Good.
1 land comes into play untapped, and the rest go on the bottom in a random order. So I'm just gonna shuffle them up. I actually have no idea what else was there. I just know they weren't lands. Okay, well, land came in, so I do proliferate, which is useful. So that away. So Nitsa goes to 9. Kiora goes to 8. Stone Cedar goes to 5. Gearholt goes to 5. Evolution Stage goes to 6. Goes to 6. Goes to 6. We are going to -8 Kiora.
No.
So I don't have Kiora's emblem. So what I'm gonna do is just another Flesh and Blood card. Oh, you know, I have a
Oh,
pen. I have a
boy.
pen on me. I have a pen and I have paper. Let's put this in the back of a fake Shieldred.
I used to use like the double face cards that they used to put in
Well,
there for tokens that were blank. I was like, yeah, I'll just draw on these.
So we make Kiyora's emblem. What that will do is, where's my pen cap? On the pen. Whenever a creature ETB is under my control, I can have it fight target creature. And then I make 3 8/8 blue octopi, which is going to be another thing that I have to write on. So why did I put the pen away? I have to use it again. So I need the infinite tokens.
That is true.
Octopus, 8, 8. And then we're going to give it a head, smiley face, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 arms. We're going to give it a little hat.
Make it less threatening.
Oh no, it's a wizard.
No, it's got a
Wizard
little top hat.
octopus.
It's got a little briefcase as well. It's going to work.
Aw.
Okay, so here's my octopus.
Aw.
Yeah, it's really small. I like it. I am putting 3 of them onto the battlefield, and they will be fighting creatures. And also, does does not say non-tokens, so they will all trigger Gala Greeters. So the first Gala Greeters trigger, I'll gain 2 life. I got 2 life that I paid. Second trigger, I'll make a tap treasure token, which I just sacrificed it. Where is it? Over here. Treasure token. And then I put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters. It's big.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are in danger.
They'll fight
Oh,
one of them will fight Celestine. Celestine deals damage though, so you gain 3 life.
oh yeah.
One of them will fight Boundary Inspector,
Oh.
and one of them will fight Burnished Heart.
I have no creatures. I'm kind of safe right now.
Yeah.
And then, does anyone have creatures out?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send. Let's see. I've got 8 here, 9 here, and 9 here. So let's send 8 and 9 at the Karn player. So my Gala Greeters in my evolution stage. And I will send my Gearhulk, who is currently a 9/9 with Trample, at the Carthalion player.
God.
I'm getting 17.
Tomedy is taking 17, yeah.
Oh.
I looked at your life total. I was like, oh.
Are you sure you don't want to attack Karn?
No, I'm attacking you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Good game.
Good game. I'm sorry.
You're mean.
Smart because I was gonna play all his dust next turn.
Yeah, I know.
I was watching you proliferate all the planeswalkers, and I was like, "That's fine. They're all gonna die."
Oh, and Kiora's dead. Kiora.
I just realized I should have played Mail from Nexus. I should have just brought out my.
Yeah. Well, Tom, I'm deeply sorry for taking you out like that.
It happens.
It is all
No
good.
hard feelings. Only soft feelings in this house. My turn's over though. I'm done.
Yay! It's my
3
turn.
8 sitting out.
Alrighty, here we go.
What do you have? What can save us?
Really sorry. No, I'm not really sorry. I like killing people. In games.
That we have to specify.
I mean, also not in games, but I can't tell the FBI that. I won't tell the FBI.
I bet the FBI watches streams all the time.
And they're like, oh, I was watching this magic stream.
I am slightly aware of how NSA data collection works, and kind of.
I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna play a planes.
All right. You sound nervous.
Well, I mean, I could die no matter what. So, 1, 2, red, green, blue, So that's all 5 colors.
Yeah.
My commander takes the field.
Jared. Your Oathbreaker,
And now,
thank you.
my apologies. I usually play commander.
Me too.
And now, Mails from Nexus triggers.
Yeah, it's Cascade time.
Cascade.
Okay, so I'm going to. Oh darn! Straight off with a land.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
It's non-land cards.
Yeah, it's non-land, so you can keep.
Oh, that's
so close.
so close. Also, good to see Okagachi.
Is that a time wipe?
You got one yet?
Yes.
Yeah, we got time wipe.
Time wipe not triggers.
Well, you don't return a creature you control to his hand. Does it still? Does the second trigger still go off? It doesn't say if you do. So yeah, destroy all creatures. Wow, that sucks a little.
Well, I think the Cascade will be for 4 though.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, because.
Is it less than or equal to, or is it just less than?
Yeah, it has to be 4.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. Oh, thank
Yeah.
God. Oh.
Don't mind.
It's
Jesus
obvious.
Christ, that's a 5.
Well, it's Lava Lanch.
I only get to deal 1 damage.
Why 1 damage? Is it X plus 1?
Yeah, well, it'll do nothing, unfortunately, because
it has.
X is 0 when cast this way.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can just choose to not cast it and put them back.
They just go all back.
Yep, they all go back on the bottom in a random order. So you can just click and drag over them, and yeah. Yeah, you don't have to lose your X card. You can just put it back. The amount of times I've cascaded into, like, Demon Flame, or what's called the Ravnica one that's Red and X.
I'm glad to know that, because I did not know that I could just put it back.
Yes, it's you may play the card. You don't have to cast the card.
Okay.
Cascade is a beautiful, amazing effect.
Free spells are always
Give
the
me
best.
a second. Shuffle's right over here.
Well, they go back on the bottom. You don't shuffle after they go back.
Well, I now have 3 mana left. Oh shoot, this will be the end of my turn.
Are you not going to use Jared?
Oh wait, let me use Jerry actually.
Yeah.
I will always try to help my opponents make optimal turns.
Probably takes the field, and then
Yay!
during the end of my turn, I pitch from my hand the funny card that's a mistake. That's supposed to be 2-headed Hellcat.
Okay. You just got 2-headed Jagged in there instead. Not nearly as good.
It was a complete accident, and that'll end my turn.
All right, Emmara, what you got for me?
Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna draw for a turn.
I will say, I think I have, unless you kill me or do something against me, I think I have game turn.
Yeah. What?
You got Wrath of God in there? That'll stop me in my tracks.
Oh, this will stop you in your tracks then. I'm gonna play a Sunfall and exile all creatures. And then I'm gonna incubate X, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way.
Well, that's gonna be
nice.
So 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6, 7, 8, 9. You're incubating for 9.
Nice. And then 1 down there for the. So it'll be
Dang
10.
it.
Nice.
Well, no, I counted the Kafu. So
Oh, that was the Kafu? Okay, excellent. Thank you.
yeah, that's the Kafu. I'm gonna move my signature stuff over here and make this my exile, and then these get exiled and then don't exist anymore. How could you do that to that octopus businessman and his 2 friends?
I'm a monster. I'm a monster. What can I say?
Alright, sun fell.
And then I think I'm gonna
get a different version that is just Jerry Seinfeld. Sunfeld.
Sunfeld. Killing me over here. I'm gonna take 2. I'm gonna crack this incubation token and make a 9/9 Phyrexian artifact creature token.
Great, cool.
Oh,
That's not scary at all. um,
Rexians ain't scary.
Phyrexians are, there's nothing, they don't do anything wrong. Leave them alone.
Is it just a regular creature or is it an artifact creature?
I think it is an artifact creature. Yep, a Phyrexian artifact creature.
No.
And I will draw
Without
that
toxic
afterwards.
or infect.
Without toxic or infect. I am going to try to leave this place.
oh, oh, Goose played chalk.
Then I'm going to tap 2. You know what? I'm actually going to leave this mana up. What am I thinking? I'm going to pass my turn.
Hey, untap. Got a lot of stuff to untap. Upkeep.
I tried to get rid of some of it for you.
Draw. Yeah. So, we are going to 0 on Nissa.
Oh
It is a
god.
land, so I'll put it into play. And then we're going to pay 3. And I am going to split second, Croson Grit, your token.
Who are you? Shocking, Goose.
I'm sorry for killing your token as soon as you got it.
Oh, I didn't even get to draw its arm.
I'm sorry! Listen, did you see what you did?
Yeah, I did kill. I did. His family is wondering where he is.
All 3 of their families.
You made this fun game dark.
I'm so glad that I could do that for you. I'm then going to pay green, green, blue, blue to cast Growth Spiral again. So I draw a card, and I can put a land into play. I'll put a Broker's Hideout into play. When it enters, I sack it, and I Rampant Growth. I Rampant Growth is what happens. We're going to Rampant into an island. I'm going to play tapped. Green, green, and 1 to play an Undergrowth Champion. So 2/2 has landfall. Get a counter on it. I'm not gonna have it. I'm gonna choose not to have it fight anything. Nothing for it to fight. I don't think anyway.
It just punch itself if it wanted to.
That it could. I've only got 1 mana open.
Tom is dead.
I have a
Love
treasure
of
token.
Tom.
I will pass my turn. Whew.
Everything. And so to start off, an island comes out. We're having a beach episode again.
You have so many different colors
I'm
of
gonna-
land.
That's all 5 actually. I have all 5 out. And we're gonna start off. I want my token again.
You want a Kavu again? I have a Kavu deck just called Not Quite a Dog.
Nice.
And so I'm actually gonna do something funny. Red, green, white, and then random 2. I'm playing Rianne, Angel of Rebirth.
And you'll do the thing.
Cascade time. Here we go.
Here we go. Looking for 4.
Oh, perfect.
There you go. More mana.
Yeah, more mana.
Funny moment now. Because I'm not. Oh, wait. Oh, I can do this. Red. And 2 more.
Let's see.
Mana cannons.
Mana cannons gets gross in that deck. In the 5-color one.
And then I'm not done playing cards yet because I can still play another card. I
Alright.
tap 2, and I'm playing Felwar Stone.
And
Yeah.
more ramp.
So, sad thing is, I don't have any creatures that can attack this turn. So I'm gonna pass turn.
Okie dokie. Tap. Draw for
Nobody
turn.
takes damage this turn.
This turn. Jared's gonna get scary. I think I'm gonna have to actually do something about some of these things. Actually, let me see if we can leave first. Okay, that was my free roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Are you just rolling with the Power Stone?
Oh no, I was just rolling for my free roll.
You get a free roll every turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had to pay for it.
Oh no, we get one free roll, and then we can
Oh.
use our fractured power stone if we have it out, and get
Not
another
been
one.
rolling. Whoops.
Yep. And then if you want to pay mana, you can also pay mana to roll the die as well. And then it's just 1 mana, and then it'll be 2 mana, then 3 mana.
Yeah, I'm aware of that one. I'm used to
Okay.
paying mana for it.
Yeah, but get 1 free roll each turn. And then
That sounds fun.
I'm going to play some Space Marine Devastators. They have the squad ability, which I am going to actually pay into. I am going to pay 1 and 2. So I'm going to have 3 of these guys come in. When Space Marine Devastators enter the battlefield, they're going to destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. And I'm going to get rid of your cascading thing over there, Brian, and also the mana cannons, because those both scare me.
I knew it was leaving.
Yeah.
Although it would have been funny to kill my treasure token.
Your treasure token is that. I have one more. And I'm sitting there looking around. I'm like, what else do I want to blow up? I think I just might blow up your your stone.
They should make emblems.
The untapped stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow your stone up.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go on with this tap. It's just for white. Just so then I have a white floating when it dies.
So I will have that happen. I will have these guys come out, and then actually, you know what? I will keep my 1 mana up. I shall pass my turn, I think.
Okay. Untap.
These guys are gonna be Devastators instead.
Draw. Let me do my free roll really fast. Can you roll the die for me?
Yep, no problem. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Where are we going? We're going to have a plain-white disaster destroy all creatures.
Are you kidding?
Oh!
Blast your Planechase!
Right.
Those Kapus are not meant for this world.
I'm going to pay green, and blue. Now, you've all seen Growth Spiral. And you've seen Growth Spiral for 4. But have you seen Growth Spiral for 4 but better?
Well, we gotta. We do go to the next plane as well, so.
Oh, do we still?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So we have creatures with power 7 or greater can't attack or block, and if chaos ensues, if you roll a 6, you get a 7/7 colorless Eldrazi creature token with Annihilator 1.
So wait, my! Chaos ensues, and then I roll a d6.
Yep. Well, no.
Okay.
Well, if we roll the 69 or the chaos symbol.
So I'm still playing Eureka Moment. I draw 2 cards and then may put a land onto the battlefield. Yeah. I draw so 2 cards. There is no land involved, however. I'm gonna pay 1 to play an Arbor Elf. Then I'm gonna use Nissa's 0 ability. Let's look. It is neither of those things. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, and 3 to play a Flux Channeler. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I proliferate. And then I'm going to pay a green and a blue and play Simic Ascendancy.
Oh.
So I played a non-creature spell, so I proliferate, taking this at a 10. But also, Simic Ascendancy is an enchantment. I can pay 1 green and blue and put a pulse counter on a creature I control. Also, Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a creature I control, I put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. At the beginning of my upkeep, if it has 20 or more growth counters on it, I win the game.
It's one of my favorite
Um,
alt wins.
I will then pass my turn.
I had never
I
seen
have
that
2
art.
mana open. Oh yeah, it's really nice.
I like that
Okay,
one better
yay.
than the original one.
I'm really sad about Rien dying. That was gonna help me.
I'm just glad that I
Okay.
didn't. I'm not the one who board wiped again. It was the game that decided to board
It was
wipe
the game that decided
us.
to board wipe. Honestly, that was a good board wipe though, because the game was going to end the next turn. I want to be bummed about it, but like, nah, it needed to happen.
My
Also, I won a
Tevu is
new one.
back.
That Kabu's just gonna keep coming back.
Yeah, Kabu
It's
time.
Kabu number 3. Let's go.
Kabu number 5.
Kabu number 5.
Oh,
Someone made a remix that just instead of saying Mambo number 5, he just says Mambo number, and then he just says numbers the whole song. It's the exact same rhythm and everything. It's just numbers 1 through 5. All right, what's next? Every color of land over there.
Night, Nate.
Do
I
you?
was just counting land. I was counting land, making sure what I want to do is safe.
It's never safe when
Ah.
playing chase.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a green, blue, and red plus 2 more, and I'm
Okay.
playing Sorak Dragonclaw from my
Nice.
hand.
Well, that's a cascade of 4.
I don't have a cascade anymore.
Oh yeah, I
right,
got rid of
yeah.
it. Woo!
I'm making fun of you. Sorry, I just forgot.
Oh,
Can't be countered. Has flash. Vehicles you control can't be countered. Nice.
so Arcane Signet's gonna give me a green, white, and 2 more, and I'm playing Knights of New Alara.
Oh nice.
Knight of New Alara gives all my other multicolored creatures I control +1/+1 counters for each of its colors. Kavu is all colors, so 5 and 3.
Just an 8/8, you know.
So that flavor text goes so insanely hard. I
This
embrace Alara. Grixis as much as banned. Let my former home call me traitor. I do this not for accolades, but because it is right.
I am actually
Everybody got a scary
because
again.
so I have no other cards to play, plus nobody can attack this. None of my creatures can attack. I pass my turn again.
Okay,
I messed up my last turn. That's okay though.
draw for turn. Think I just need more creatures. 1, 2, 3.
What's the plane called again?
This is the Hedron Fields of Agadim and Zendikar. It's one of the original Planechase cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna pay 4. I'm gonna play some Zephyrum. They are human warriors, and they also have the squad ability. When they enter the battlefield, I'm going to create 2 more of them, and they have flying, vigilance, and they're 3/3s.
This is my second favorite squad card, and mostly because they're sisters.
Ah, they're so badass. I have my sisters of battle army. Is like, they're my babies.
It's so fun. I know who are old players and who are new players by if they call them Sisters of Battle or Adeptus Sororitas. All those old players remember the metal models where there was only one squad of them and they were just called Sisters of Battle.
Yep, and they were so. My army was so heavy. My case was like 20 pounds of just metal models.
When people like wonder about like, well, is their army power like equal to their canonical power? Like they seem too powerful, and I have to remind them that they are regular humans that the Adeptus Astartes not only respect but fear.
Yeah, which
Yes,
is
their model power is logical. It makes sense.
Yep, they're so cool. I'm so glad that they made new models finally that are
Oh yeah.
plastic. Cause
Oh yeah.
I hate metal models. They always like if you didn't drill the pieces and then glue them, They would always come apart eventually. Ugh, okay.
I used to get paid to cement people's to magnet cement people's models for them back during the metal model era because that stuff was really hard to glue stuff to.
I loved my magnets because, like, with my dreadnoughts and
Magnet
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
magnetize my weapons so I could take them off my tanks and off of my dreadnoughts.
Bye, Turtle Dog.
I'm gonna pass over to you.
Okay.
I'm scared. I don't know what.
And end of your turn. No, I'm not going to. Yeah. Okay, my turn. Untap. Upkeep, and then draw. Okay. So first, we're going to 0 with Nissa. It is not one of those things. And then we're going to. This is really difficult, actually. Okay. We're going to green, and blue to play Fight Rigging. So it has Hideaway 5. So first, we'll do Flux Channeler's thing, and I'll proliferate. Or no, you know, okay, before I play Fight Rigging, I'll actually use that 3 to do Simic Ascendancy's ability, and put a +1/+1 on Flux Channeler. Then I'll play Fight Rigging for 3 more. And Flux Channeler's ability goes off. So I proliferate. I have 1 on here from putting it on here. And then I'll have a second 1 on here from proliferating to 1 more. And then I'll proliferate her +1/+1, which gives 1 more to this. So you get 3 total. And then I give 1 to Nissa, which doesn't do anything, but she's at 10. She's at 11 now. Ooh.
It's so funny
Hideaway 5.
because you've zeroed her out so many times, but she's still going up.
Hideaway 5. When it ETBs, look at top 5 cards. Exile 1 face down, rest in the bottom, in a random order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will exile 1, rest face down in a random order. Again, I'm just gonna. I don't know what order they're in now. I don't have a good enough memory to cheat. I don't think it matters. This is hidden away under Fight Rigging now. And then, beginning of combat on my turn, I'll put a +1/+1 counter on something, and then, if I control a creature with power 7 or greater, I may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. I would like to do my free roll of the planar die.
Okie dokie. Rolling. You get a 7/7 colorless Eldrazi creature token with Annihilator.
Eldrazi creature token with Annihilator. Okay. Does anyone have any creatures out? You have creatures out, right?
Yep. We all have creatures out, I think.
We all do. Is anyone's weaker than a 7/7?
Yes. But they cannot attack right now while we're on the plane.
Oh no, it's not that. I have Kiora's Emblem.
Oh, what does Kiora's Emblem do? Forgot
Whenever
about that.
Whenever a creature ETBs, I can make it fight.
Ugh, gross. Yeah. I have nothing over 7. All mine are 3/3s.
Funny moment.
I think.
Brian,
I have 2.
Which ones
I
are
have
below?
2 over.
Oh, they're both over.
Only. I have 2 that are over, 1 under.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. Is it your Kavu?
No, my Kavu is over.
It's your Knight.
Yeah.
Nice dead.
Yeah.
And now they're under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine.
Now
it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna pay. So I'm going to tap Orion Reef the Vastwood, which will put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that ETB'd this turn, which is my Eldrazi.
Oh gosh.
Which puts a counter on Simic Ascendancy. Then I'm going to use my treasure. So I'm sacrificing my treasure finally. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to play Rude Awakening, which will untap. Oh, wait, before I do that, Arbor Elf came out last turn, right?
Yeah.
With this on the stack, I'll tap Arbor Elf and untap a forest and tap it to add green. So I have green floating. So first, this will proliferate, which puts an extra counter on this. which then will put an extra counter on Nissa. She's 12. An extra counter on my Eldrazi, which will put a counter on Simic Ascendancy. And then an extra counter on Flux Channeler, which will put a counter on Simic Ascendancy. All right. And then I untap all of my lands.
We might be in trouble.
Okay. Then I will tap Orin Reef the Vastwood and put a +1/+1 on the Eldrazi again, which puts another counter on this. And then I will pay 1, 2, 3 to cultivate. I cast a non-creature spell, so I proliferate again. Let's put a counter on this, and then let's put a counter on this, which puts a counter on this. And then I put a counter on this, which puts a counter on this. At 11, we're getting there. Whew.
Don't like it.
I search for 2 basic land cards, put them into play, put one into play tapped, and other one into my hand, which is great because I have not played a land this turn. Forest and island. One's going in my hand, one's going into play tapped. Just let me look at my hand really fast to see which is doing which.
Jesus, I don't think we're gonna win.
Forest comes into play tapped. Island goes into my hand. I'll play the island. Got a lot of mana here, so let's blue green, and then let's see. Let's make my pairs. So blue green, blue green, blue green. But this needs an extra 1, and this needs an extra 1. So okay, we'll pay 3 and do Simic Ascendancy's ability and put a +1/+1 counter on my Arbor Elf, which will then put another counter on Simic Ascendancy. And then we'll pay 3.
I think we're gonna die.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll have not played the island.
We might die to Simic Ascendancy.
I'll pay the 3 with that. To do it again, let's put a counter onto the Arbor Elf again. And then that gets another counter on Simic Ascendancy. It's at 13 now. Okay, I took the island back because I'm going to be doing something special with it. Speaking of something special, nothing I control really needs to be attacking, or can attack, actually. Well, Flux Channeler could. But nothing needs to be attacking. I will, however, beginning of combat, Fight Rigging goes off. So I'll put a +1/+1 counter onto my Arbor Elf, which will put a counter onto... And then I control a creature with power 7 or greater. And so Fight Rigging will give me my card.
For free.
Which is a Rampaging Balance. It's a 6/6 when it enters. How big is Serac Dragonclaw? He's a...
He's base, so he's 6.
Well, they won't fight him. They'll fight one of the Zephyrim.
No.
Sorry. Then I won't attack, and then I'll play that island, which will get me a 4/4. So I get a 4/4 beast. All right, we're drawing more cards. This is why I need Infinite Tokens.
How did I die to this?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
4. Get a big chunky boy with a big tail. And it's going to have a long neck. And then, yeah, let's give it a weird head. And 4
Hey, I really bet that nobody's going to do 6 +1/+1 counters right now.
Okay, here is my 4/4 beast. I hope you all like it.
Love it.
One of ETBs, it bites the Kafu and kills it.
Poor Kafu.
I have to kill the Kafu every turn. It's important. Listen, at this point...
Akar, Slayer of Kafu.
At this point, it's your identity, okay? Well, I'm at 14 counters on Simic Ascendancy. But I'm out of things... Oh, you know what? No, I'm out of things I can do. So, I pass my turn.
Save us, Brian.
Okay.
This is so sad. Can we get 5?
I pressed the wrong message. Hold on, give me a second. So
I believe in you.
you're going back to the top of the library. I'm gonna actually do the right button this time.
What's happening?
So I click draw instead of next turn. So all I did was draw a card instead of everything on top.
Yeah, you can just like mass untap or just put it back on top, then click next turn, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I did. Okay.
All right. See what we got.
So I'm gonna first off play the card that I drew, Canopy Vista,
Canopy Vista.
and
Somebody stop her.
I want the free roll actually. I want the free roll.
Dun, dun, dun,
Let's see
dun.
if you get.
Yeah, the one thing is, this place is kind of keeping Aka under control, so.
Oh, I no longer care about attacking. I just care about Simic Ascendancy.
I know.
Did you roll the planar die for them?
I did. It did not hit anything.
I got nothing.
Oh, zilch.
So you know what's gonna happen. It has to come back.
Kafu, Kafu.
We need the
On the
Kafu.
return.
One of my favorite creature types. It's so silly.
So honestly, right now the Kavis have 9 lives, and a third of them have just been burned.
Yeah, we've gone through 3 of them. Let's keep going.
Oh, so
The Kavu Ranch is not going to lend you any more Kavus eventually.
they gotta keep giving me some. I'm the only one. Okay, hold on. So, I don't think your card's staying on for long. White, black, and then 4 random. 1, 2. Oh wait, I need a green. 4. I'm playing Merciless Eviction.
Nice. Blue. I will play negate.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna give you counters. No, I don't think so.
Okay, you were checking if you had any counters.
I'm thinking right now. Okay, so I'm gonna add on to the stack actually. Red, white, green. I'm gonna play Naya Charm, and I'm gonna play the second effect. I'm gonna return a card from the graveyard to my hand.
What card is that?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna return my amazing
It's
I want the mail from Nexus again.
like that card, so like I'm happy to see you get it back. But I am still negating your Merciless.
Yeah. I had a way. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we gotta keep you alive to get through all 9 of those Kafus.
And a draw card. Ooh.
We're on life 4 right now.
So,
Okay, Ron, was it the 4th one?
that card is the card I drew, just so everybody knows, because I'm going to have to do something with it in a second.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to play a collective effort, and I'm going to destroy Simic Ascendancy.
Oh, really?
I got rid of the counter.
What does it do?
I
can't read it.
Oh, collective effort. I can escalate it by tapping creatures if I feel like it, but I can choose 1 or more and destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, destroy target enchantment, or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature target player controls.
I just don't know card names very well from the new stuff yet. Very cool.
It's all good.
I just thought it was way more text, and I
Yeah.
was like, what else does this thing do?
Yeah, it does a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, oh, maybe I'll tap these Sisters of Battle over here, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play the card that I drew for its miracle cost, the Triumph of St. Catherine. One of my favorite models. It's got lifelink.
You not cast it immediately?
I don't think you may cast this card for its miracle cost when you draw it, if it's your first card that you drew this
Yeah,
turn.
so you cast it immediately.
Okay.
When you draw.
Okay.
It's okay. It doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I just wanted to let you know.
Okie dokie. Lifelink 5/5, and when Triumph of St. Catherine dies, I exile it and the top 6 cards of my library in the face down pile. If I do, I shuffle that pile and then put it on top of my library.
Because it keeps coming back.
Yeah, it just keeps coming back. Lots of scary stuff going on over there still.
Yeah, there is still a lot of stuff happening. I'm out of cards in my hand though.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Surprisingly, I only. Oh wait, no, never mind. I only have 2 cards in my hand.
And do you have any flyers or reach over there, Aka?
I have no flying or reach. I
Okay.
had a flyer and you killed it.
Okay, my Zephyrim are gonna come over. They got flying and vigilance, so they'll hit for
At
6.
me?
Yep.
Wait, it's 6. Are they 3/3s?
They're 3/3s.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Let's go to 14.
And then I think that will be actually I want to stay here. Yes, I'll stay here. I'll pass my turn.
Untap. I'm not bothering with separating my mana into colors right now, so I just need to get them all untapped. Draw. I would like to roll the planar die.
Okay, dokie.
Let's go.
We're leaving.
Aw.
Damn it! I didn't want to stay here.
I did.
Oh wait, no.
We're gonna go to Ketria. There we go. Ketria on Ikoria. When you planeswalk to it, and at the beginning of your upkeep, put your choice of a vigilance, menace, or trample counter on target creature you control.
Cool.
Oh, that's
Let's
disgusting.
go ahead and put a vigilance counter on my Eldrazi. So this is my hairband here is a vigilance counter.
Hey, Miss Toma.
Wonderful. I will then. Let's see.
Scary.
I'm gonna pay. Blue, green, green, blue.
Scary.
Green, blue. So 6. Growth Spiral for a 3rd time. Draw a card. Not a land. However, get here. We are going to. I'm thinking. Sorry.
It's all good.
I have a lot to think about.
How are you doing today,
4,
Miss
5,
Totem?
6, 7. 7 mana out right now. I'm gonna pay 1 to roll the planar die again.
Okie dokie. Nothing.
Okay.
Darn, that would be funny.
What's the chaos here?
The chaos.
Yeah. Use exile card on top of your library. On permanent card. Okay. We're gonna pay 2, and we're gonna roll the die again.
Oh god.
Oh, we're leaving.
Oh.
Let's see what I get.
Where are we going? We are going to Garapor.
Kaladesh.
Yeah, Kaladesh. At the beginning of combat on your turn, until end of turn, each non-creature, non-land, or non-vehicle artifact you control becomes a 5/3 vehicle, in addition to its other types, and gains trample, haste, and crew 2. It becomes a juggernaut, basically.
Interesting. Well.
Yeah, that's super weird.
I will pay 2, and I'll play my Fractured Power Stone. Yeah, baby, Fractured Power Stone.
I forgot about mine.
Okay, and then I'm going to 0 with Nissa. Top card. It is a creature. It is Fathom Mage. Has Evolve. So whenever a creature that's bigger than it comes in, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then whenever a +1/+1 counter is put on it, I will draw a card. Which is very helpful, because I will now tap Orion Reef the Vastwood and put a counter on it. Which draws me a card. I will then. Let's see. Plus 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and then I'll tap my Power Stone for a third. So 3 mana. Oh, let me move that up. For Journey of Discovery, I can either, or I can entwine them. So I can either play 2 additional lands. I haven't played any yet. Or I can search for 2 land cards, put them in my hand, or basic land cards. I would do that first one. So 2 basic lands in my hand. Forest. And Forest. These are my last 2 basics. Baby.
Oh boy.
All right. Means the island that I would like to have gotten there is in my graveyard.
Your deck has got to
Anyway.
be looking very small.
Put them in my hand. I will then play a forest. Oh, I played a non creature spell. So Flux Channeler happens.
Oh god.
Everyone bigger. Let's go. All right. Nissa needs another die, which will also put one Fathom Mage, which will draw me a card. And then I will play a forest, which will landfall, Rampaging Ballots. I get another 4/4 Beast. It is bigger than my Fathom Mage, which means Fathom Mage gets a counter. Means that I draw
Oh
a card.
my god.
Synergy!
Also, a creature came into play, so I'll kill one of your Zephyrin.
Oh.
Fathom Mage could have thought something, but for obvious reasons, it does not. I will enter combat. When I enter combat, I put a pulse and counter on a creature I control, which is going to be Rampaging Ballots. I can't even see these die. Jeez. All right. Serac is a 6/6 with first strike. You have a 3/3 Kavu. You have a 3/3 Zephyrin, and Triumph is how big?
5/5 with lifelink.
5/5 with a lifelink. What does Annihilator do again?
When the second you say that you're attacking somebody, they have to sacrifice a permanent.
Okay. Is it sacrifice or exile?
I think it is sacrifice. Let me check and see real quick. It's been a while since I've seen the actual text.
Yeah.
Actually, it might,
Pretty sure sacrifice.
Yeah, it might be written on here. Whenever it attacks, defending player sacrifices a permanent.
Sacrifice is cool. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I know it'll probably do the exile thing.
I don't think we win. I think it's over.
The 7/7 Vigilance. 12/12 Vigilance Annihilator 1. 5/5. A 7/7 and a 7/7. So I will. Let's see. I will. This is difficult. I will attack Brian with a 12/12 Annihilator 1 Vigilance.
The Kavu, no!
I will not be attacking Emmara this turn.
Okay.
Goodbye. Goodbye, my love. I'm gonna block with
Serac? Okay.
Serac Dragon Claw.
Goodbye, Serac.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
My Worn Power Stone's over here, all tapped. Fractured Power Stone, very different.
Yep. Slightly different.
I'm sorry, it's 2/4/4 beast, not a 5/5 beast. I need to be careful. In fact, let me use a different die to denote number. Because I'm using my die in weird ways. So this die will be the number of them.
I know how that is. That's why I keep so many different kinds of dice over here, just in case.
Yep, and I'll move this one to that. That's easier to see. And then I'll switch to my hand. I guess my turn's over. All right, I'm done. Now all I have untapped is a forest.
Alrighty, so it's my turn now.
I'm gonna get Wrath of God. It's so hard.
So
Misha.
do I have enough mana? 5, 6, Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a funny. Green, white, blue, red, black.
5 colors?
I'm
Yeah,
playing males from Nexus. Now, green, black, white, blue, red.
Okay, so same thing
It's
again.
time. It's time.
Oh no.
Oh, Iridian Maelstrom.
Be gone.
That isn't all colors. Yeah. So it's just destroying all creatures.
All
Pretty much.
creatures that are, yeah.
They're not all
Okay.
colors, yeah.
So the Zephyrum will die. Triumph will die, but I will then exile it and the top 6 cards of my library. So,
Would males from Nexus trigger off because of that?
Yeah, of course. You cast a spell. In fact, you would get the thing before you get the effect of the thing. Because again, it happens in the stack.
Okay. 1.
Shuffle that pile. Okay.
We go again. Oh no.
If you don't want it, you don't have to cast it.
I love Savala. Feel free to cast it all.
Fun.
It's a creature, so yeah, you would just lose it. So feel free to. And just you can just hover over all of them. Like you can click and drag over. They're supposed to go back in a random order, so you're putting them back in order. I don't really care that much, but if you click and drag over them, you can then click the 3 dots and move all to bottom, and it'll put them back in a random order for you.
Okay. So now, the Iridian Maelstrom goes off and
Everything dies.
takes
Yeah.
out all your creatures. Here we go, number 5.
Kavu number 5. There we go. We got there.
Oh, Kavu.
Okay.
He's having PTSD. And that's the end of my turn.
I'm certain that he's not.
Play a plains. I'll draw. Oh, I guess I'll play this top card of my library. It's a Triumph of St. Catherine. Let's see here. That wasn't what I was gonna originally do. Everything just died. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and we're gonna bring my Oathbreaker out. The Eternal Wanderer.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
finally.
Lots of words. No more than one creature can attack the Eternal Wanderer each combat. I can +1 them and exile up to 1 target artifact or creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of that player's next end step. I can 0 them and I get a 2/2 white samurai creature token with double strike. Or I can -4 them and for each player choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all creatures they control that are not chosen this way. So it's just basically a board wipe.
Wait. The Wanderer.
Yeah, the Eternal Wanderer. I am going to 0 them and create a Samurai token. Which will be this Phyrexian token for a second. And then I'm going to go to combat on my turn. That's just so silly. I guess that'll work. I'm going to have this Inquisitorial Rosetta become a creature or a 5/3 vehicle in addition to its other types. Yeah, and then crew it with. They're gonna jump in these beads and this little thing and drive it to somebody, I guess. Hika, I think I have to come at you again because you just keep getting dangerous every time.
I mean, my entire deck is in my graveyard at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna come at you for 5.
Yeah, I'm down to 9 life.
And then I shall pass my turn while I draw some samurai.
Great. Untap. Draw.
I forgot about the stack of land, so I just clicked on you and just need the stack.
Oh yeah. I've got a big fuck off stack of lands here.
Eventually, you have so many to just start stacking them in a pile.
It's a
I
chunk.
do want to see how many of each I have out right now. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'll pay 3, 4, 5 because I currently have 2 opponents. Actually, instead of 4, 5. I'm gonna play Coastal Breach. Wait, no, before I do that, I'll scry 2 with Nissa. So +2 to scry 2. Both in the bottom. Then I'll play Coastal Breach. I return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. I will, in response to me doing that, I'll tap to add a colorless to my mana pool. And I return Fractured Power Stone to... Oh, it's an emblem. Do emblems count as permanents? I'd assume they are.
I don't know if they do.
Let's find out.
But I am also... I gotta find out about... We'll see if this works or not.
Emblems are not permanents. That's insane to me. Well, since it's an emblem now, it does not return to my hand, so I don't need to do the tapping for 1 mana.
I do have a response to Coastal Breach.
Yeah, go for it.
Which I don't know if it will work, because it is a counterspell. It is Rebuff the Wicked. Counter target spell that targets a permanent you control.
It does not target
okay,
anything.
that's what I was wondering. That was my question.
Yeah, no worries. It's not a targeting spell.
Okay, so these will all go into our hands. Okay.
I do lose my food tokens, which kind of sucks. And then Nissa goes into my hand.
All non-land permanents.
And loses all of those counters.
I know. It's such a shame.
She had
That's
so many.
shame.
God forbid you had Luxor.
God forbid I had Luxor. Yeah, that would have been amazing.
That would have been the end of us.
Hey,
A green and a blue, and play the Lotus Cobra. Just gonna move my taps over here still. I'm then going to pay a green and a blue, and play the Coiling Oracle. When it ETBs, I reveal a card in my library. If it's a land card, I put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, I put it in my hand. It is not a land card. It is the counterspell Hinder. Since I have to reveal it, I'll explain what it does. Hinder is counter target spell. If it's countered this way, I can put it on top, on top or bottom of its owner's library instead of the graveyard. I have to put it on top or bottom, but I can choose whether it's top or bottom. Land didn't enter. Sucks. Well, I will play a forest. Now a land entered. And I'll add blue to my mana pool with Lotus Cobra. And then I will pay a blue plus a green plus 3 more. So for a total of 3, I will play Nissa, Steward of Elements. I am going to pay 2 to... Oh, wait. There's no creatures out right now. Never mind. I'll pay 5 into her then. And then I'm going to 0 Nissa. It's a creature! We get... After all of my lands are out, I get Tireless Provisioner. I would like to roll my first roll of the planar die.
Okie dokie. Nothing.
Okay. I would like to tap to roll the planar die.
Okie dokie. Oop. Nothing.
Nothing. Gosh. Well, I guess I passed my turn.
yeah, it's my turn.
Well and truly tapped out.
Oh,
It's your stack of land.
My stack of lands and nothing
I
to do.
guess. Alrighty. Here I go with the forest. That makes it 11. Huh, what do I want to do? So, shared Parfait Alliance is in your hand. So, green, white, blue, red, black, he's coming out again. And Kavu now appears as well.
Kavu number 6.
No, Kavu number 5 is coming back out of retirement.
Back out of retirement. That dude is dead. When tokens go to the hand, they vanish. I didn't just kill that Kavu. I erased the memory of its existence.
Yeah, this is his son, Steve.
This is something mention.
Steve the Cowboy.
Arcane Signet.
Okay.
1, 2. Hymn of Precinct 1.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. I'll untap. Draw for turn. That's a card. Now I got so many cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess I gotta play some stuff. Which mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap 5. And throw out the Triumph of St. Catherine again.
Okay.
And then... I don't need any card draw right now.
Do you remember how you were saying earlier that we're possibly going to play 2 games?
Yeah, I know. You never know with Planechase.
Good old 2-hour game of Oathbreaker.
Yeah, somehow I made Oathbreaker last longer.
I have not played an Oathbreaker yet that was longer than 30 minutes, and here we are. I feel
it could happen.
Bad for taking out a player within the first 20 minutes.
Tom, you should just be commentating for us.
I have a creature that's 10 mana in this deck.
Tom has watched me get punished for the entire game.
Yeah.
Player like getting board wiped twice, 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times because the plane did it once.
Look at this graveyard.
I'm gonna play these in.
Chris, I've been amused every time.
You know what? I might actually. Do I want to do that? Kind of do want to do that.
Don't question yourself.
I do. Okay, I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna make this these beads become a car again, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna jump in this car, and then.
I mean.
Ega, I'm coming for you again. Sorry, 5/3.
Oracle. Does that have trample or anything?
It does have trample, actually. It has trample, haste, which is
5/3 with trample.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm blocking with the Lotus Cobra and the Coiling Oracle.
Okay, so you kill my beads.
I'll kill the beads.
I crashed my beads. I'll pass my turn. This is a weird thing to say.
Untap the slab. Draw. Oh, thank God. Green, and blue. I untap my Power Stone. Green, and blue. Eternal Witness, baby!
Oh, no.
Let's go get a card! Oh my God, I've got so many options for cool things here. I can't.
Yeah, I just want to remind you.
There's no way that I'm Simic Ascendancying in time. But I know what I'm getting. I'm getting Rude Awakening. I'm then going to play Botanical Sanctum. Comes into play tap because I control way too many lands. But a land ETBs, so I make a treasure token. Not tapped this time. Then I'm going to pay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's pay 2. I'm going to Lignify the Triumph of St. Catherine. It is now a 0/4 tree folk with no abilities.
I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna have to tap and rebuff the Wicked.
Okay. And then, actually, you know what? In response to your rebuff.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Blue, green, and treasure for a blue to hinder, and I'll put rebuff the Wicked on the bottom of your library.
Okay.
So 0-4 with no abilities. Okay. Then I like my free roll of the planar die.
Here we go.
We're leaving.
All right, let's go somewhere else.
Oh boy.
Where are we going? We're going to New Argive. There we go.
New Argive?
Argive, yeah.
Ooh, New
Whenever a historic creature you control attacks, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Just in case you decide to attack somebody with a saga.
Whenever chaos ensues, reveal cards from top of your library. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna tap to roll the planar die again.
Okay. Yeah, is it a bad thing that happens? Is the question.
Damn.
You're gonna reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a historic card. Put that card into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Okay. So we'll reveal. Opt. Broken Bond. Karn's Bastion. Raven Form. It's Tameo! Hey baby, we get Tameo! And these are I don't have the memory for it. Please gaze upon my deck.
Oh my gosh!
Tameo in my hand, baby. All right. Let's see.
Cover number 5.
Okay.
If we had cards that would force you to draw, you'd deck them out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to Entwine Rude Awakening. All of my lands are now 2/2 creatures that are still lands, and I untap all of my lands. Botanical Sanctum will have Summoning Sickness. Because creatures get it when they become creatures. I'm going to 0 on Nissa. Top card is neither one of those things. Damn it. So I will... I'll pay 1 to Planar. The new plane stuff.
Nothing.
Wait, no, I can't anyway.
Okay.
Summoning Sickness. I can't make mana. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 2/2s. You have a 0/4 blocker.
But I can't block, unfortunately, so.
Does tapped?
Yeah. Because I had it drive. I had it drive the beads.
I see. I will attack you for 33 then.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Jesus Christ.
I've just been landed to death.
Hey, Tireless Provisioner got in there too.
Actually,
We got a Tireless Provisioner, baby!
you know what? Actually, in response.
You Holy Day? Holy Day out. Come on, let's get this.
No, this is going to be an even sillier thing because it's not gonna. It's. I'm gonna exile my own Triumph of St. Catherine, so I have 4 life. Or no, I would. Oh, it's power. So yeah, I still die.
Yeah. Okay. 33 damage. Then I guess my turn's over.
Boy, and then there were 2.
Yep.
And then there were 2. Whew. That Rude
Here we
Awakening was all the gas I had left. I've been waiting for Eternal Witness so I can use Rude Awakening. I guess Lignifies in the grave now, which is nice, I guess. Yeah.
Problem number 7, James.
And you'll actually have 2 Kavu out for once. Holy crap, we did it!
I'm very excited to use Mondrak with the squad ability. That's...
Oh yeah, Mondrak's an auto include in the Astartes deck.
Yeah, just like Space Marines everywhere.
The blue Astartes is really, really good. I can't remember his name right now.
That made me sad that there were so many blue ones and hours off ones because I was like, I can only use the white ones in the Eternal Wanderer deck, so it's like.
Well, See what you got.
So
These are no longer creatures either. These are just normal lands again.
would have been hilarious if it lasted till the end of this turn, so I could just nuke them all.
Ah, I see. So you're going to nuke creatures this turn. Oh, you could because
So
you're.
hold on.
Oh, yeah.
So green, white, blue,
Gusto.
red,
We also,
black.
oh, sorry.
For 5, I'm playing Maelstrom Nexus.
Yeah.
And then we will also have a draw a card.
Or
Oh boy!
Oh, thanks, Goose.
Thank you.
I
Okay,
appreciate you.
black, white, blue, green, red, and then 2 more because this is the second time I'm playing it. Skadoosh.
Really? Are your
Yes,
cards all colors?
Kabu are considered all colors.
Okay, and they're 3/3s?
Yes, hilarious moment. Before even the wipeout happens, Maelstrom Nexus.
Yep, of course. For 4.
Maelstrom Angel. Cool.
Thankfully, it's for 4.
Yeah.
Damn. That would have been perfect. Oh, it's a land. That's 5.
Seems to be there's.
It'd be hilarious, but oh, here we go.
Wait, how are you coming from the left? Your deck is on the right.
No, so I'm just clicking on the deck, and so it's just throwing it straight to my hand. I'm dragging it straight out.
You can drag off top of deck.
No,
Or the exemplary. Okay.
I'm not going to cast it because if I cast it, it's just going to immediately die.
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Yep. Gotta be careful with it. And you just hover over one,
Yep.
click on the 3 dot. Yeah, you got it.
Alrighty, now all non-color cards are dead, which means my hero Crossings 1 would die.
Yep.
And funny enough, I have a card that can attack this turn.
You got 3 damage you can throw out.
Oh, Cosmo number 6.
Kapu number 6.
Who's it swinging at, me or Nissa?
Swinging straight at you.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
I'm gonna... I think it's the greatest comeback ever.
Okay. So we are. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful! We're going to pay 4, and we are going to play Tamio, Collector of Tales. Now, she comes in with 5. But, do you know how much Eternal Witness costs? It costs 3. Speaking of costing 3, we're going to minus 3 and return target card from my graveyard to my hand.
No.
Rude Awakening! Now, I did count out 8 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 mana. Go ahead and tap 8. We're going to entwine Rude Awakening. We'll tap these for a green and a blue, or sorry, 4. So green, green, blue, blue before we do that. So we have green, green, blue, blue floating, and we untap, let's see, 4, 8, 12, so 16 2/2s. You have 1 blocker?
Yeah.
I'm going to swing at you for 32.
Oh, Rude Awakening.
Oh. Good game.
Good game.
Good game!
Oh
Also,
my
that
God.
floating, I guess I could play like a Simic Charm and give one of them +3/+3. And I'd still have 2 floating. And then at the end of there, I could have 1, 2, 3 to play Spring Bloom Druid. So actually, yeah, I get a lot of things. I get all my hand out, and I deal 32. Good game!
You almost got to play your whole entire deck.
Wow.
I did! Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many were lands for my Lands Matter deck? A single one. Also, both Tatiovas on top. Huh, that was exhilarating. Sorry. I haven't won a game on stream in a while.
Good game,
I'm gonna look
everybody.
at my library. I'm gonna try to figure out where this Primeval Spawn was the fourth from the top.
Good game, everyone. Tom, I'm so sorry
Yes.
that I took you out like 20, 30 minutes into a 2-hour game. That was. Ugh. You shouldn't have had to sit there waiting that long. That's not fair.
Oh, that's fine.
I was for sure one of us was gonna kill the other at some point.
I knew Tom was gonna die first because Tom had all his dust as a signature spell. And
Yeah.
if one of y'all didn't kill Tom first, I was going to kill Tom
Yep.
first.
Oh,
I started killing Tom first.
You did. You helped a lot. Actually, what really happened was my brain went, "Who can I kill right now? I want to kill somebody to really make a statement that $20 is all you need to play Magic." And ooh, Tom sure was looking like a cooked chicken.
Not quite in
Hey,
TGO.
so if I was doing Unite the Coalition instead, I could have just phased myself out like right before you declared. If I just had Unite the Coalition in mana, I could have just phased out right before you declared it next. You just waste your turn.
And that was funny. However, no mana. Don't worry. I check mana bases before I make big plays. I've been playing for 27 years, baby.
wow.
There's thoughts in this brain. Not many of them.
27.
They're there. 27. My parents got me into it when I was 5 because I was a pretty voracious reader, and they wanted me to have things to read. So they gave me their card collection, which
Oh, that
included
was
a couple
nice
of
of them.
sealed boxes of product at the time.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I started with the Dark back in
Oh,
the
so
tail end
good.
of Unlimited. I just was at a flea market on base, and there was a vendor who had a stack of Magic cards. I was like, oh, this art is really cool. I had no idea it was a game, and so I just bought a stack of cards. And then I was like, oh, I eventually figured out it was a game, and then I forced it on all my friends. It's like, hey, you need to play this.
I love my 2 hidden commanders,
Yeah,
Tamio and Fiora.
they did
Oh,
work.
look,
They all.
it's the collection of characters who deserved better.
Yeah, basically. So I'm gonna go find us somebody to raid. And Aka, if you want to lead us off, just let us know what you got going on. Throw your links up in the chat, and I'll just...
Yes. Hi, my name is Aka Signa. Like I said, I'm a VTuber. I am specifically a Luck Dragon VTuber. I mostly stream like sci-fi shooters, hobby I put the wrong thing away. Hobby content, so like gunpla building and TCG stuff. You can find me. Woo, I got my cards. That's not my link. That's just me exclaiming that I have dropped my cards. You can find me on Twitter, and all of my links are also usually in my pinned post. They're not right now, but I am Aka Signa everywhere you could look for me. Here's my Twitter. I stream randomly right now, and I'm doing a big subathon this upcoming week because I'm trying to raise a couple $1,000 actually for a big stream project.
Oh, sweet.
And it's my birthday on the 25th. So I'm doing an uncapped subathon. That means that I'll be streaming until a timer runs out. Timer starts at 4 hours. Every dollar adds a minute. I will, of course, sleep and eat and stuff like that.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. I'm also going to be on with Tracy and Davey on the 24th
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
on
that'll be
Tracy's
fun.
thing they do. Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy's awesome too.
Tracy is wonderful. I am glad they are taking a step back right now to take care of themselves a little more often because they definitely deserve to.
Yeah.
All right, I am done talking.
Awesome. And also, if anybody wants to follow anybody here, you can click over on the title screen. I think everybody's link should be up there, and the Twitch thing.
I think you got Brian's wrong.
Oh, did I?
But otherwise, Comedy. I'm not sure if that's actually your Twitch account or not.
Oh, you know what? It is not. It's his Twitter account.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't
Yep.
worry.
Don't mind me. I'm out of control. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time.
This is the deck that was about to do fun before Ika Signa knocked me out. Thanks, Tom.
So Tom, what's going on? Still here?
Yeah. I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter or Moxfield at Tomedy. And you can usually see me in the chat of streams that Emmara is in as the Spring Dweller. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, he's my apprentice. He's my only real life magic person, so he gets all my beatings when I have to test things out.
It's true. It's true.
He's used to being beaten up, don't mind. And Brian, thank you for joining us for the first time. Glad we got everything situated.
Yeah. So as they were saying, I'm Brian. I'm not a streamer right now at the moment because I'm going through something up here at work, a training program. As soon as I'm done, I'll start looking into streaming, and it's gonna be really funny when I do.
It is a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. It makes it so I can actually play Magic, because if I didn't actually schedule things out, I would never end up playing. So I think we're going to go raid Kuro. I do believe he's playing some Magic right now. Who is he playing with? He's playing with Fitz. Oh, cool. So we're going to raid over there. I will be back on Sunday with more Planechase. More Planechase and see what other new cards we got going on in here. So I'm pretty excited about that. And we got to go to a lot of different places, so I'm excited. And it was a lot of the new ones, so very cool. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to hopefully type this all out properly. Ah, look at that. Start the raid, and then I will stop the stream. And thank you, everybody. Bye.